On July 21, 2010, a major oil spill occurred in Boone, North Carolina due to a leaking oil tank owned and operated by Mountain Oil Company. This footage documents the aftermath of the extensive spill, which leached into the soil and subsequent water table. The contamination has since spread and is now polluting a flowing creek that travels on the outskirts of Boone. On the morning of the spill, a senior employee had failed to lock off the kerosene oil tank after removing a manway from inside. This action allowed another oil company to fill in the tank, although it had a large opening into the ground. When the employees noticed the spill, they began an on-site cleanup of the surrounding soil at 4:30 a.m. The fire department notified the company at 9 a.m. with news that the spill had reached a nearby stream. By 5 p.m. on July 21st, hundreds of crayfish were dead or in the process of dying on the creek bed. 6 fish were found dead as well, ranging in size from a 6-inch river chub to small minnows. The following day showed less ecological loss. Killed wildlife, we do see some fish darting around. They might not be impacted because they might be just lower in the water, and since the oil's skimming the top. The fire department's cleanup efforts included securing booms and placing absorbent towels throughout the creek to collect and absorb the oil. 3 underflows were constructed to allow the clean creek water under the layer of oil to flow downstream. On the afternoon of the spill, the Department of Natural Resources and Division of Water Quality of North Carolina called in the hazardous materials crew of STAT to take over the cleanup process. The Environmental Service Company specializes in emergency responses to petroleum-based spills and water contamination cleanup. Dozens of STAT employees worked around the clock to remove the oil that had collected in Hardin Creek banks, within booms, and in countless absorbent pads. Cleanup continued from the 21st until a recent update on July 26th. The collaborative cleanup efforts, such as replacing booms, removing contaminated soil, testing for water quality parameters, and sucking up oil from the creek into large tankers, will most likely continue for days to weeks.